morning, DXN. I hope you are not tired today. But it is a long program, it's many amazing presentations. So now what I would like to summarize is what happened in the last 14 years. Because, you know, I started this business without any big experience in the direct selling industry. But I want to learn a lot. So now I would like to share with you what I learned, what is my experience, what happened in my business in the last 14 years. So let's see step by step. You know, the first thing what I learned, the stability is the key. You know, I joined the DXN in Malaysia and I saw with my eyes is how stable this company. And when I joined, I know many direct selling companies available in the world, but most of them in the show business, not in the real business. But I want to find the real company, the best company for me. And because I am thinking long term, so the key point was me, the stability. And 2008, I realized the DXN is extremely stable company because we are not a product seller company, we are a producer company. So it was really important for me. And after 14 years, I can say it was one of my best decisions in my life. So the next one is what I learned, what I realized, and I was lucky because I realized when I started this business, the most important thing is for me, I have to enjoy what I have to do. So, no rules. The rules is not interesting for me. I joined the DXN because I want to be free. So I want to use my own way. And I really remember when I shared the information, one people told me, you are too serious, you are too strong about your vision. And yes, I am, because I saw how is the DXN, how is this opportunity. And I create my own way. It's maybe not your way, but I create my own way and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it until this time. And my suggestion is, you have to enjoy what you have to do. So please find your own way. And you can use your own way. You know, I saw Dr. Laszlo's presentation today. It's amazing. But I cannot do the same. Of course, I can learn, but I cannot do the same. This is not my way. But I'm happy because she's here and I can use her presentation. Thank you so much, Dr. Laszlo. So I can use my way and no rules, because we are a true company. We are a real company with real products. So the next one is, you know, the company is really stable, but I started to think, how can I be more stable? Because, you know, okay, it's really nice, the company is stable, but if I work only one country, my success is really depend is how working that country. So I made a rule to myself. I'm sorry, it's how can I? Could you help me? How can I come back, because it's back. Okay. Thank you. So my goal was one country, maximum 10%. So my bonus is coming many different countries, but my focus was, if my bonus can come many different countries, it cannot be influenced. It's something is happening in one country. So I can be more stable. And you know, this is a company concept too. It's one world, one market. It's amazing. We can sponsoring everywhere. And you know, when I start this business, my English was really poor. But this is not an excuse. I take a personal assistant who speaks English very well, and he can translate me. And you know, when I reached the Crown Ambassador level, I had 3 personal assistants. One is in Turkey, one is in Italy, one is in English one. So if you don't speak English, it is not a point. You have to solve this problem. But you can use, you know, the one world, one market concept. Because, you know, if something happening in one country, it cannot be influenced my business. My business is really stable because the bonus is coming in many different countries. So please use the one world, one market concept because it's amazing. Okay, it's, you know, it's about the marketing plan. You have to know I'm not a painter, so I wouldn't like to draw. I never draw any circle because this is not my way. But when I studied the marketing plan, I realized the most important thing. You know, you have to sponsor everybody directly. So no need to count is how many PV, how many when you reach the Crown Ambassador level, if you focus this point. Because if you sponsor everybody directly, maybe you will be diamond a little bit later, but you will be Crown Ambassador more faster. It's really important. It's really important. Register sponsoring everybody directly. You know, this is only the record, this data. There is a place in the e-world. So if you're sponsoring 400, 500 people directly, it's no problem. But as my friend also told, you know, the organic development is more important as a pin. And what is your rule in the marketing plan? You have to find only 20 serious people. That's it. So, you know, I know it is a bad thing, but I know many people who lost money every month because they didn't know these rules or they didn't follow these rules. So sponsoring everybody directly, this is what I learned about the marketing plan. And that's it. So if you're sponsoring everybody directly, no need to follow the marketing plan. Who care about it is how many PV is the qualification. You know, how many people need it for the star agent level. It's no needed because your network is organic. And if you're sponsoring lots of people and they work, one day you can realize, it's a true thing, you cannot influence your network. Because it's working automatically. Because the people buy the products because the products. So, the next one is, you know, the network support. It was a really hard lesson for me because, you know, I joined the DXN because I want to be free. But what I realized after a few months, you know, my teams are growing, but I had less time because my phone every time is ringing. You know, the people is calling me, ask something. So I told myself, Laszlo, where is your freedom? You just start the business. But what will happen a few years later when your team will be bigger and bigger? So I start to think, how can I support my network without your own action? After 14 years, I am free. I spent more than 2 weeks in Saudi the last month with my brother Sulaiman, and he realized my phone is never ringing because my network is working without me. But of course, they need my support, so until when somebody reach the diamond level, I try to teach them everything. But if somebody reach the diamond level, he and she has to know everything, of course, because if it is not happening, my job was not good. But somebody's reached the diamond level, they can support their network. So my rule is, how can I automatize my support system? And of course, I have to create some hard rules. Maybe you heard about it, because I'm share every time. So if somebody join under me, I share with them my principle. I'm happy to join under me, but you have to know this is your business, your responsibility. So in the future, I never call you, but I am your sponsor. You can call me anytime, and I give you the best support. Of course, most of the people never call me, but this is not my problem, this is their problem. And of course, if somebody don't call me because it's no needed my support, I'm happy, because he and she under me. And every month, I met with them in my bonus statement. It's enough for me. So the network support is extremely important. And you know, the other route is, if somebody call me in deeply, I don't understand. Don't answer. Not because my ego, because this is not my job. I call his leader, and I call him, your downline is calling you, but he used wrong number. So please do your job, because this is your job. You have to manage in your network. Okay, so it's really important, you know, how organize, you know, your network support. Because of course you are a leader, you have to support your network. But you know, the people is lazy. Of course, I'm lazy too. So you know, everybody want to find the easiest way. But you have to teach them. You want to be free, they want to be free, and it's how working the real network support. The next one is, you know, how using the limited business time. I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that the leader did, the network leader did, and I try to understand the human mind, but of course we cannot. But we have to try. We have to try, and I think the secret of my success is the time using. So I'm really serious about it. I use a really simple calendar, and I put them everything. And every day when I wake up, I realize what is the most important thing is what I have to do today. And I think I can say it, I never miss anything, because I write everything. So it is not in my mind, it is my calendar. So I open a day many times my calendar, and I put there not only the appointment, I put there every task in the calendar. So I'm really focused that point. And you know, it's many times I ask the leaders is, please tell me what happened in your business in the last week. And no need to tell me. You have to tell yourself. And now you can see why your bonus level this. So because this is a really honest mirror for you. So every time until today I focus. This is my main point. How can I use more efficient my limited business time? So yesterday I showed you the video system. Of course, it is good for everybody, but it is really good for me too, because you can share the information more professionally, more faster. So you can use your limited business time more efficiently if we use the tools. You know, I use the really special mouse because I can be more faster. You know, my strongest part in my body, this point. Because you know my mouse is a vertical mouse, not horizontally vertical, and this is 2 buttons. Copy paste, copy paste. I have script. So if somebody asks something, I'm sure before somebody else asks the same. So I only find it because my computer is really well organized. Copy paste, copy paste. It's really fast. And the people feel, oh, I got a personal support. Of course, I listen to you, but I think, how can I be more efficient? How can I be more faster? Because if I do my work more efficient, I have more free time. Okay, so this is the key point. The next one, what I learned, you know, the automatization is really important. You know, the last 12 years, I record my whole presentation. Now I record my presentation too with my phone. And after this presentation, I take the PowerPoint, put under the voice, and I create the video, and I share my YouTube channel. And it's available for everybody. So, if somebody come back to me, and it's of course it's many times it's happening, you know, the network builder come back to me and ask something, but it is not possible to answer 1 or 2 sentences. It's not available because the issue is more complex. But I want to give the real answer. So what's happening? I can tell him or her, please check this video in the YouTube, and you can find your answer better than 1 or 2 sentences. So, you know, the videos is working every time behind me. When I sleep, the people can listen to my videos, my presentation. And you can find my YouTube channel. It's really easy. If you put my name or DXN MLM, you can find my YouTube channel. And you can download my videos. You know, every time I told I'm not a teaching business. I'm a direct selling business. So my knowledge is free for you, free for everybody. And if it is, if you think it's good for you, you can download. You can use your own channel. It's no problem for me. But you know, when the new prospect is coming, okay, he needs more information. But you know, after 40 years, it's not really efficiency to say every time same. No, I share a few videos. That's it. You can find if you need the details, you can find these videos. Of course, most of the people wouldn't like to listen to videos. But of course, they are not serious about this business. So they are not interesting for me. If somebody wouldn't like to check 30 minutes videos. So, new prospect is coming, I can share the videos. More information needed, I can share more videos. And somebody join under me, I share my 6-hour start seminars. It is available in the YouTube. Many different languages, 6-hour start seminar. And I ask the new prospect, okay, first you check my 6-hour seminars, and after, please come back to me. Of course, most of the people never come back. But this is not my problem. I have more time to find the serious people. Okay. So please try to thinking, how can you automatize your business? Because it can be, and you know the quality. The quality every time is same. Because it's already recorded, it is good, people can use it. The next one is, it's a really serious issue. Okay. Okay. You know the ego. The biggest killer in your business. So it's you know, my experience is somebody do this type business, it's a little bit more ego than is average people. So in this room, I'm sure it's more ego than if it's average people is coming. So it's okay, it's no problem. But you have to handle it. You have to know it. So you know, when you're sponsoring new people, many people is coming who has a big ego, and they want to build their own leadership. I am happy. If somebody is not accept what I say, it's okay for me, because he's under me. So no need to meet with me. I meet with them every month in my bonus statement. It's enough for me. So the ego is really important. And if you want to be successful leader, I have to say, you have to forget your ego. Because you know, this is a supported business. So you have to support your network without any ego. We are a volunteer, I think. So we have to give the best for our team without any ego. Because what is important? Of course, I accepted many people is imported a pin, but this is not my style, so it is not interesting for me. It's interesting only one number, you know, in the end of the bonus statement. It's important, of course, because this is a business opportunity, and the most important thing is the enjoyment. How can I enjoy what I have to do? So please focus the ego. Please check yourself. How is your ego? How is your team feeling about your ego? Because the ego can kill your business. Okay. So I learned to answer this question because, of course, we can use many times that word. This business is working for everybody, everywhere, because it is true. When I say because it's the products are working, so it is not a question, but the experience is different. So this business is not working for everybody, but I want to understand is why happening it. You know, it's many things. I think now I would like to talk two things. One thing, it's a misunderstanding. They don't understand this, what is the benefit and how working this business. This is why I wrote my book. But the other thing, because this is their decision. And we have to accept it. So somebody say, this business is not working for me. Of course, maybe they tried it. Okay, no problem, I accepted it. You are right. It is your decision. But if you made different type decision, this business can be working for you. So, you know, it's when I started this business, many thinking was in my mind. And of course, one part of mind every time told me, Laszlo, it cannot be working. You cannot do it. But I'm lucky because the other part of my mind was stronger and say, Laszlo, let's remember what you see in Malaysia. Let's remember it's how working the direct selling industry. So you can do it. So it is only the decision. It is my experience. You know, it's many amazing people finish this business because they think this business is not working for them. But it is not true. It was their decision. This business is not working for them. So this is the difference, and I have to learn this lesson in this business. Okay, the next one is coming. It's yes, it's thank you. Thank you so much. It's okay, I keep it. So the next one was in 5 years before is Daily Morinzi. Thank you. And you know, it's what was the true story about this decision? It was two things. The true thing is, as you see, I really enjoy my DXN life. And you know, it's sometimes, honestly, it is the bad news, but sometimes I miss to take a Ganoderma because I have no time to counting the capsules, and I forget because in the morning sometimes. So I'm lazy. This is a normal way. But you know, if I made a decision for me, for my life, you know, I found the easiest way, the more easy. Everything is there, and I only shake it and drink it. And I told myself, I will record it. Because, you know, if I miss one day, how can I stay here? If I miss, you know, sometimes, you know, it's hard. You know, it's, I'm really busy, but I have to do it because I promised myself. So it is a really good pushing system to myself. I have to do it every day because it was my decision, and I show everybody. So I did it because for my life. This is my prevention. And of course, as Dr. Asma told us, no needed one bottle every day. 1 or 2 tablespoons is more than enough. But I really want to be sure my long life. So this is why I drink every day 1 bottle. And you know, it is a science research. So 10 years later, 20 years later, and I'm sure 50 years later, everybody can see is how working this amazing product in the real life. So, okay. No, it's go back to the Daily Morning Stick. Okay, so this is the Daily Morning Stick 2017. Thank you. Okay. No. Thank you so much. Okay, the other thing, you know, when I reached the Crown Ambassador level, everybody told me, Laszlo, you are the fastest Crown Ambassador. But I know one day somebody will break the record. And, you know, it is a really bad feeling for me, but I cannot do anything. But how can the people call me? They cannot call me the fastest Crown Ambassador. And I wouldn't like, and of course, I want everybody to remember me. So this is why I create the brand, is a Daily Morinzi, and everybody knows who is Mr. Morinzi. It's not a question, it's now, I have a big community in the DXN, and you know, now it's only 1,760 days, so it is not a big number. But and of course now everybody know it inside the DXN. But I am sure when I reach the 5,000 day, 10,000 day, it will be really interesting outside from the DXN. It can be the news. Somebody in the world drink every day 1 bottle something, more than 10 years, more than 15 years, 20 years, and that time the amazing result will come. Because more people can focus the DXN, can focus the amazing product, and it will be good not only for me, for you too. So this is why I created it. And of course this is a long journey. And the next one is what I realized, and it is amazing. You know, I know many successful leaders with other companies, and they earn more than me, but their life is more harder than my life, because they have to running they have to running the qualification. And if you see the DXN marketing plan, and if you build a huge business, you haven't any responsibility. Honestly, you haven't any responsibility. You can buy only 100 PV. It's nothing. 100 PV is nothing. You have to buy only 100 PV and your bonus is coming automatically. Of course we buy 300, we buy 500, we buy more. But not because the rules, because the products. Everybody in this room buy the products because the products, not because the qualification. So it's amazing. I think this is one of the best points in the DXN marketing plan. I joined the DXN because the DXN is a real company. So we are not in the show business. It is not a pilot game, you know. This is not a money game. You buy this one. No, you buy the products because the products. It's amazing. You know, no needed any time to call the people, please buy coffee, please buy more coffee because your qualification. They buy the products because the products. I really remember when I joined the DXN, I went one of my old friend who is a leader than others company. And he was really successful in this company, but he showed me his basement. And you know what was his basement? The basement was full of products because they have to buy because the qualification. So I'm really proud of the DXN because our rules is amazing. Our rules is amazing. You build a huge business and you can stop anytime. No need at the Crown Ambassador level. If you earn 5,000 US as a triple diamond and you are happy, you can stop. No push. We are a real company. You buy the products, you enjoy your life. It is not a free money. You work hard before, but you can do it. I know many people who use this way. So everything is up to you. I do this business because I'm really enjoying. After when I opened the Turkish market, it's 2016, I was extremely tired. It was really hard job. So I took a 1.5 years break. But this break was not good for me, not good for my body, not good for my brain. So because I'm missing, so I really enjoy it. So I start again, and I do my business again. So this is amazing. No need responsibility. And the next one is, okay, please, one more. Thank you. So the next one is, we are in the information sharing business. We are in the storytelling business. And the people can remember the stories. So we have to use stories, and we have to learn how can be the good storyteller, because it's a really important skills. Many books, many YouTube videos, many TED videos is available about how can you be the better and better storyteller, because the new prospect can remember your stories and the stories what you share today. It is amazing. We heard lots of amazing stories. We can use it. We can create the story bank. Do you have a story bank? I have many stories, not only my stories, the leader's story all over the world. And when I see the new prospect, and when I see she needs this type of story, I can take it. And I can show the story. I can tell the story. This is what happened with the ladies who was the same situation. Okay, so please create the story bank. It can be really efficiency if you use it. Okay, it is a little bit hard, and it's hard for me to tell it in English, but I try it. You know, the question is, whose story do you buy? Because, you know, when you are living, many people try to sell to you different stories. You know, it's when you start a business, you know, your friend is coming and say, oh, I know the stories. This type of business is not working. Forget it. It is too big risk, everything, you know. And of course, one part in your mind try to selling you every time stories and stories and stories. And of course, it's negative stories is coming in your mind. This is natural. But the question is, you want to buy or not? So I have a technique, and I use it every day because it's needed. You know, many negative things is coming, and this communicating this word is how bad this word, why is not working this type business here and here. And every time I took a question to myself, Laszlo, really? Do you want to buy this story? Are you stupid? Do you want to buy this story? Forget it. This is a negative story. The life is amazing. The people is amazing everywhere. So please don't buy this type of story. But the problem is, the challenge is, many times we bought many stupid stories and we think it is true. But it's only the decision. It's only the decision if you want to buy or not. And if you say, no, this is not my story, it is not interesting for me, it's okay. Your life can be much better, and your work can be more efficiency. So please focus it. Which type of story do you buy every day? You know, it's no needed somebody push down you. You can push down yourself. It's really easy. But this is your decision. Which type of stories do you buy? Okay? Because we are a story buyer. We are buying story every day. Okay, the next one, it is a sad news. But this is my real experience. When I saw is, when I control, when I check, when I saw how working my business, and when I check how working my leader business, I realized no possible to build this business slowly. It's no way. So it is not a true. So no possible you start this business and slowly you reach a Crown Ambassador level. It's not working. This is my experience. It's one day you have to take a decision. Now I focus this business, and you do it. And this is your main focus. Many leaders started this business really seriously, and they reach a level, and after they stop. They stop. And they enjoy the life, and of course they try to do something, but it is not working because they lost the focus. And of course, don't worry about it if you think, okay, I missed this business opportunity because I was not fast. Okay, no problem. Today, you can take a decision. You can say, okay, from tomorrow I will focus this business. Until that time, I cannot reach that level what I want. But it is not possible slowly. This is my really important experience, what I see the business. So you have to make a decision, and you have to do this business. And you can do it. But it's not possible, okay, 1 week I take 2 weeks break, and after 1 week I spend few times. It's not possible. But you can restart every time. It's no problem. It's a marketing plan is amazing. But when you do this business, you have to do this business actively. So only the quick way. I monitoring my network. I have a really huge database. I know everything. I know how was Szabolcs, Total, Group PV, 10 years before? I can tell you immediately, because I have a database. So somebody come to me and tell something, I can check it. So when I check my network, I saw only this way is available. Most of the leader, I have to say every leader, build their business 99% when they was active. Okay, so not possible. One day I do it, and next month, one day I do it. It is not way. Forget it. This is my experience. Okay. And the last one, after 14 years. So it's amazing vision. Really clear, really amazing vision. It's, as I told you, one of my best decisions in my life was I joined the DXN. Every time I say thank you, because it's amazing. It's amazing. So, and the vision, after 40 years, now I'm more excited when I joined the DXN, because I saw the future. You know, many new things is coming. You know, the DXN lifestyle program, many new products is coming. It's amazing. And we are stronger and stronger all over the world. Everybody is motivated me because I saw the DXN is growing everywhere in the world. So and you know, when I realized this how stable the company, you know, when I joined the DXN was the biggest Ganoderma producer company in the world. But now, the DXN is the biggest Ganoderma producer company in the world, but the biggest spirulina producer company in the world. So it's amazing, and we are stronger and stronger and stronger. And when I check the background, you know, the new building in Malaysia, the cyber wheel, and it's fantastic. So the vision is really clear and really amazing, and we can write our history, our amazing history in Europe and all over the world. So thank you so much.